Welcome to the Refinancing Training Module presented by USDA's Single Family Housing Guaranteed Loan Program. Understanding the program's refinance products and options provides for another avenue of potential business for your organization, while assisting rural homeowners obtain a valued and helpful budgeting option. In this module, we will cover where the topic is found in the regulation and the handbook. You will depend on these resources for answers often. This module also provides guidance on other key elements of the topic. The refinance option is available to existing rural development direct and guaranteed loan borrowers. The program offers three specific refinance products to afford existing guaranteed and direct borrowers the opportunity to benefit from a lower interest rate and increase their ability to maintain successful home ownership. A refinance loan is not an option for non-performing loans. In these cases, loss mitigation options should be explored. We will discuss the differences between non-streamlined, streamlined, and streamlined-assist options in the following slides. The most popular option and most streamlined refinance option is the streamlined-assist option. As you can see, with this option, a new appraisal is not required unless the borrower is a direct loan borrower that received payment subsidy. However, only deceased borrowers can be removed with this option. So in cases where a non-deceased borrower is being removed, the remaining borrower may opt for the non-streamlined or streamlined option. Another key difference that may help determine which option is best is credit history. All refinance options require that the loan has been paid as agreed for 6 months prior to the loan application. But the streamlined assist option is the only option that does not require a full credit review and qualification per the Chapter 10 guidelines. All options allow for the borrower to refinance the principal and interest balance, reasonable and customary closing costs, and the upfront guarantee fee. If subsidy recapture is due and the borrower wants to include it in the new loan, they would choose the non-streamlined option. Subsidy recapture with the other two must be paid with other funds or subordinated to the new guaranteed loan. The Streamlined Assist option does not require a ratio calculation, while the other two options do require a calculation and a waiver if required. The GUS may be utilized for the non-streamlined and streamlined options, but not the Streamlined Assist. All options require that the existing loan be closed at least 180 days prior to the agency's receipt of a request for a conditional commitment. No tangible benefit is required for the non-streamlined and streamlined options, but the borrower's new principal, interest, and monthly annual fee must be reduced by at least $50 with the Streamlined Assist option. All refinance loans require that loan terms be fixed for 30 years, and the new rate cannot exceed the current rate. Rural development does not require property inspections. However, they may be required by the lender. Any costs associated with those inspections may not be included in the new loan amount. Any type of secondary financing cannot be included in the new loan amount and must be subordinated to the new guaranteed loan. Please note that the applicant still needs to meet the current annual household income requirements for the refinance options.
Cash out is not permitted except for reimbursement of eligible closing costs paid from the borrower's personal funds or overage from the borrower's escrow account. Any type of unpaid or late fees cannot be included in the loan amount. The upfront guarantee fee and annual fee apply to refinance loans just as they do purchase loans. Lenders will submit their complete loan applications and closing documents in accordance with the requirements outlined in Handbook 1 3555, Chapters 15 and 16. Visit the link library to access the separate training modules available for these topics.
Cash out is not permitted except for reimbursement of eligible closing costs paid from the borrower's personal funds or overage from the borrower's escrow account. Any type of unpaid or late fees cannot be included in the loan amount. The upfront guaranteed fee and annual fee apply to refinance loans just as they do to purchase loans. Lenders will submit their complete loan applications and closing documents in accordance with the requirements outlined in the handbook, chapters 15 and 16. Visit the link library to access the separate training modules available for these topics. Let's review some FAQs that we have received from lenders regarding the refinancing of USDA loans. A borrower wishes to refinance their existing guaranteed loan where they will receive a lower interest rate than they are currently obligated to. The borrower would also like to apply for additional $5,000 to pay off existing student debt. This is an allowable program eligible refinance. True or false? The answer is false. Borrowers are not eligible to receive cash out from a refinance transaction. For refinances that involve either construction financing or site without a dwelling, the construction period is limited to A, 6 months, B, 12 months, or C, 18 months. The answer is B, 12 months. The construction period is limited to no greater than 12 months. The 12-month period must have occurred directly prior to permanent financing. GUS may not be utilized on which of the following refinance options? A, non-streamlined, B, streamlined, or C, streamlined-assist. The answer is C, streamlined-assist. GUS is unavailable for this refinance option, and all loans submitted under streamlined-assist must be manually underwritten. A maximum monthly housing expense ratio of 34% and total debt ratio of 41% must be met for all three refinancing options. True or false? The answer is false. Housing expense and total debt ratio requirements must be met only for non-streamlined and streamlined refinance options. An existing direct borrower would like to include subsidy payoff in the new loan. Which refinance option could be used for this purpose? A, non-streamlined, B, streamlined, or C, streamlined-assist? The answer is A, non-streamlined. Non-streamlined is the only refinance option that allows the subsidy recapture to be included in the new loan, and then only if the appraised value supports the new loan amount needed to do so. Rural Development has developed numerous tools and resources to assist lenders with originating, processing, and servicing guaranteed loans. One useful resource is our frequently asked questions. This document has a lot of useful Q&A as they were received by our lending partners on the program. It is updated frequently and allows for the Control F feature. Our USDA linked training and resource library provides our lending partners a wealth of key information, including current turn times, training, forms, checklists, and all the resources necessary to successfully navigate through the guarantee loan process. You can also sign up for GovDelivery notifications on this page under the Tools and Helpful Links drop-down tab. Make sure that you sign up for these notifications if you have not already done so. GovDelivery provides email notifications on important program information such as policy changes, live training events, and GUS system issues. Additionally, you can find contact information for our operations team and all other support staff. Should you have questions on a file that has been submitted or would like to request a status, you will want to reach out to the processing team that handles the state where your property is located. Make sure you follow the helpful tips when sending the email to ensure a faster and more accurate response. Users should always first look for answers to their questions in the regulation and the handbook. But if you still have a question after reviewing these resources, we're here to help. All policy and regulation questions regarding the topic we just covered should be sent to our Policy Analysis and Communications branch. If you have a question on your lender approval or approval for the LLC system, reach out to our staff in the Lender Oversight branch. And finally, if you'd like to request additional program training, marketing, or outreach, contact our Lender and Partner Activities branch. We believe that the Single-Family Housing Guaranteed Loan Program is a great program for low and moderate income home buyers who wish to purchase homes in rural areas. But we know that this program cannot be successful without our partnership with our lenders, so thank you. This will conclude the training module. Thank you and have a great day.